Hello, everyone. How to you all? Basically, in Germany, the schooling years are of 13 years, and in India, the schooling years are like they are 12 years. That's the 12 years schooling year. So this 1 year gap, which is there, that can be compensated by doing a course in Germany, which is called as STK course or Studienkolleg course, and some of them also call this course as bridge course. And the Studienkolleg course is like available in various courses like in T course, M course, W course. So T course is for the technical, for those who want to go into the technical field, like doing the automobiles, going into automobiles, like that way. And M course is for the medicine.
Hello everyone, my name is Lakshay and I'm from Jaipur, Rajasthan, and currently I'm doing a STK course in Halle, Germany. And first of all, I would like to thank Jaya ma'am for inviting me here and helping you all with this information. So first of all, I would like to share why Germany. That's the most critical and basic point. So I decided for coming to Germany when I was in 12th class when my board exams were approaching. So at that time, one of my friends she told me that there's free education in Germany, like in universities, and I couldn't believe it. I'm sure it would be something like some really rare scholarships or something like that, or something you cannot afford. I could not afford. So I was excited and I wanted to do engineering here. So it was the best option for me. I could get an international environment, plus I could get an education for free in a foreign country and have a good for I can have good opportunities for my future. So that was the reason why I chose Germany.
Mhm. Okay, perfect. Also, could you just give a briefing about what STK course is and who should do this?
Yes, ma'am. STK course is a course which it's a course student colleague. It's called the full form is student colleague, and it is a preparatory course, a Vorbereitungs course. So every international student that passes their 12th in their home country and want to do bachelors in Germany, they have two options. First, they can complete their first year in their home country. Like in India, you can do first year of bachelors here and then learn German and move to Germany for a further bachelors. Or you can do a student colleague course in Germany itself for the first year and how to socialize and how to handle different kind of things and situations, because I personally learned a lot in past 5 to 6 months. It have been almost 6 months now for me. So student colleague is a course that you must take if you are coming to Germany for bachelors.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. So you gave an overview, like if one wants to do bachelor's in Germany, we have two options. Either one can do the 13th year, that means by enrolling in a university here in India, and then directly applying for the bachelor's in Germany. Other option is to do the STK course, which is a preparatory course. So we would like to compare these two. Yeah, what is your preference?
Student colleague is much better because few reasons for that.
Mm-hmm.
First is when you study here, your German will improve really fast,
Mm-hmm.
because you will be using it every day when you will go to a supermarket, or even if you are talking to your friends. Most of my friends that are in my student colleague, I must talk to them in German, because most of them don't speak English. Yeah, that's the main point. You learn how to live in Germany. They prepare you for the university.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Besides this, course of STK is in German language, and most of the bachelor courses are also in German. So basically, it prepares you for the university.
Yes.
And why did you choose doing the STK course in a private university, not rather doing a STK course in a public university?
Okay, so that's quite a story. Like I never even dreamed of going in a private student colleague at first. My total aim was to go in a public student colleague, but first of all, I applied in many public student colleagues, like almost 7 to 8, and I got invitation letters from almost everyone: Halle University, Darmstadt University, Heidelberg, Frankfurt, and KIT. But the thing was that the most critical part here that is your visa appointment timings. Like when do you have a visa appointment? Because I had my visa appointment in February 2022, and like the visa authorities were not accepting my invitation letters of the exams, entrance exams.
But if given a choice, then what would you choose? Doing STK in a public university or in a private? Of course, you had clear in your mind that you want to do STK course in a public university, but why?
Okay, so ma'am, of course, public student colleague, because I have like a few friends, of few Indian friends in the Halle University public student colleague, and when we sit together, we used to talk like what are the differences, what are the advantages they have over us. So the first of all was no fees. Like we have to pay a fee of almost 4,000 euros for the whole student colleague semester, and they pay no fee, almost like they just pay a semester fee. That's 200 euros, 300 euros per semester. That. So first of all is money. It is very cheap for them. Second is the environment. I would say the environment in public student colleagues is much better because they have total international crowd. They have something like a reservation for only 2 students from one country. So the diversity is quite good, and it is really helpful for the student if the diversity is good, because like then you can learn about different cultures, different people, you can interact with them. Yeah, and therefore, and in public student colleagues, there's not so much diversity. And yeah, and one more point is that in our student colleague, we can take leaves. Our teachers don't take us so seriously. They're like, if you're studying quite good, you're scoring good in the tests, exams, then we have no problem if you're attending the student colleague or not. You can take holidays, whatever. So, but in public student colleagues, like my friends are not even allowed a single holiday, like without a good reason.
Okay.
So FSP exam that I will give and my public STK friends will give will be exactly same, because FSP exam, the student colleague final exam, is of a state, not of a university. So like every organization, every university or school from a state must give a single FSP exam. So the content is totally same, but our teachers, I believe that I cannot say that teachers are better at public university, and because when we talk to our friends, we get to know that there are few teachers that they also don't like at this STK, and there are few teachers that we don't like at STK because they cannot teach so good. So yeah, like I think that doesn't matter about the teachers. It's only up to you how much you study, and like yeah, teachers will always be there for helping you.
And besides that, as far I know, because I have also studied in Germany and in FU Berlin, a public university. Yeah. Okay, fine. Now we have discussed all these things. Then one thing which I also want to know is the application process. Like when should one apply, and when is the correct time that one should be little serious about it?
Yes, ma'am. So first of all, in every German university, like for bachelors and also for masters, the application period is same. It is from like for winter semester, you must apply maximum till July 15, and the dates open from approx like May. And for summer semester, you must apply maximum by January 15, and the dates may start from like November 30 and so on. So, but even after like you have applied in the respective period of time, like you have applied on the right time, but you must pay attention, good attention on your visa process. So, yep.
But this morning I was reading in the newspaper that their German embassy has come up with now fast track process. This would come into the effect from 1st of November. But like now they are fast tracking the processes, visa process. This morning itself I read it. So hopefully the visa process will get a little fast tracked, and like Germany can have more and more students from India. That's what I expect.
Yes, ma'am. If it is so, then I would be really happy for the people, for the
Yeah,
students who want visa appointments and all.
yeah, same here. And then what about the scores in 12th? What would be the scores in 12th if one is thinking of doing STK course in Germany?
Yeah, so ma'am, FSP exam, like the certificate from which you will apply in the universities, will combine a score of 50% of your 12th and 50% of your FSP exam. So it's almost same. And so that's the reason like you should also pay good attention to your 12th class. And yes, so yeah.
Okay, perfect. So that was about then the STK course. And what do you think? What is better to learn German till B1 level or B2 level if one is thinking of doing the STK course?
Ma'am, I would suggest minimum B2.
Minimum B2. Yeah.
Yeah, and I would also like to suggest that even after you've completed your B2 course, do not leave your German totally unattended, and because that's what happened with me. I left my German after I finished my classes by ma'am. I left it for almost 6 months. I didn't touch German.
So I guess we have covered all the points. Now we are open for the questions. Please write your questions in the chat section if you have any. Okay, what about the masters? So what exactly do you want to know, Kalpit, about the masters exactly? Maybe your question is that what if you want to do masters? So if you want to do masters in Germany, then like you have two options. You can either do masters in a German taught program or into a English taught program. Yeah. So you have two options. Now, for example, you have said Kalpit over here, I want to get admissions in masters for engineering. So you have two options. Either you can just in a German taught program, there the competition will be little less. Yeah, and have to learn at least German at least up to B2.2 level. And even if you're going for the doing masters in English taught program, then also you have to learn German at least up to B1 level so that you can socialize over there and make friends and survive there in Germany. Yeah, and for doing, however, this webinar is for bachelors. So usually most of the bachelor's courses are in German taught program. For that reason, Lakshay said that one should learn minimum at least up to B2.2 level because all the studies are in German language. Everything you learn in German language. That's why B2 is minimum required. Then Rahul, after applying for STK course in Germany and after the approval from German university, what about the living, like where we will stay, like we have to find a room on our...
Already knew about it, and I was searching for almost 1 to 2 almost months for a good apartment in advance and requesting them for booking a visit. And yeah, so you must like there are apps, and most effective is WG Gesucht. Even the Wohnung that I'm living right now in is I also got it from WG Gesucht. So WG Gesucht is important. And the second thing is that when I first landed in Germany, I had a few friends in advance. I made just few connections from WhatsApp groups and chats. So one of my friend was in Halle. So when I came, I stayed with them for some time, and I found this apartment. So yeah, if you have a friend or something in Germany, that would be really helpful for you in the start. Or if even if you don't, then also it's okay. You can search on Vegigesucht and few other websites for a room or apartment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other questions? Okay. I believe then no other questions then. Perfect. So, okay. Now Rahul has another question. After going to Germany to manage the day-to-day expense, are we supposed to open a bank account first?
Yes. So to explain that, I would like to take you to the visa application process first, because when you apply for your visa, they will ask you for a blocked account, like it's an account where you will submit almost 10,000 euros in advance, and then you will get a certificate from the bank of that you have this amount of money already blocked in a German account. So when you will show this letter from the company to visa authorities, only then will they authorize your visa, first of all. And these 10,000 euros are your first German bank, and that's quite easy. And then they will transfer that money every month. They'll transfer you 860 euros from your 10,000 euros for your living expenses. So that will cover most of it, and that's how you'll spend. You'll manage your day-to-day expenses here. Yeah.
Any other questions? What kind of behavior of German people have towards Indian? Like helping, are they helping or not?
So since I came to Germany, or even on my first day, like German people are really kind and helping. Like yeah, they help you a lot. They're always ready for helping you, first of all, and they're really kind. Even the old ones, the young ones, freely as a friend, and yeah.
Yes, that's really very true. That's really very true. In fact, lots of immigrants and refugees have come into Germany recently because of several political reasons, and
Yeah.
they have tried to help everyone out there. And even I have many German friends, they also keep telling me the same. And many of my students are now placed in Germany, and some of them are also working, have got full-time jobs. Some of them are studying, like they are still studying. They haven't never reported like we faced racism or we faced hard time here in Germany. Nothing like
Yeah.
that. Now, I would like you all to also enlighten you about there is one more thing. To do the bachelor's, now there's third option available. First option, which Lakshay is doing, which is doing the STK course and then get the admission in a bachelor's university. Second option is doing the 13th year, that means doing the first year of bachelor's here in your home country and then apply directly for the bachelor's. But that is really very difficult for like very, very difficult to adjust yourself then in the few years, the few initial years or months of doing the bachelor's, because STK prepares you for the bachelor's very well. Now, the third option is also which has German government now open for non-European students, which is doing the vocational training. Like one can do a vocational training, which is also called as Ausbildung. So that means Ausbildung is a place where you can explore the opportunities, also work and earn. And after completing the Ausbildung, when you want, you can also do the bachelor's. That's also another option. Now, the third option, which has been opened by the German government for the non-European students. I'll be doing a separate webinar on that maybe soon in coming days for you all. Okay, so thank you, Lakshay, for your time, and I really appreciate, and I'm very happy that you are right now doing what you always wanted to do.
Thank you, ma'am. That's all thanks to you.
Okay, so like as Lakshay is right now happy, and our aim, like the Langoik motto, is also to accomplish your dreams and see at the end the happy faces. So if you have any issues, if you have any questions which are unanswered over here, you can always contact us. That's our email address and that's our website. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.